Hello, you guys, and welcome back to the It's Cringe But It's True podcast. I'm your host, Eliana Veer, and Bailey, welcome back to the pod.
Thank you.
We had Bailey on a little bit ago, and you guys literally loved that episode so much, so we decided we needed to get her back on. Today we're going to be talking about the truth about detachment. Bailey posted a video that got 7 million views?
It was a big video.
Yeah,
it got me most of my followers, actually. Yeah.
In the video, she talked about 5 key points on detachment, and clearly it literally blew up. So I decided to get the expert herself in this chair to kind of expand on those points and how to detach from a man or maybe a platonic relationship, just anything in your life.
Literally anything. Yeah.
Okay, so first, what do you feel like is the first and most important step when it comes to detachment?
I feel like most people just romanticize words or texts. So, if a guy were to text you and say, hey, or literally, okay, let's just start with this. If a guy were to say, you're the prettiest girl I've ever seen, does that, really make that automatically true necessarily? There's a lot of girls out there. It's not realistic. Mm-hmm. And I think, we, girls especially, immediately, we just peel off and think about the future immediately. That is the first thing. And we just fully get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
We immediately just think that whatever a guy says to you is, groundbreaking. Wow, I'm so in. And you just think about, literally, from the first date, if you click with a guy, you immediately just think you're going to marry them. You imagine your whole future with the man.
Yes.
And it's just not smart. It's not smart. It's not realistic. that's not real life. And I think just getting ahead of yourself in general is the worst because it's not real. It's not real. And we create these these expectations in our brains of exactly how this is going to play out with the guy. And when it doesn't go that way, we get disappointed. And so I think that we just over romanticize any little words that are said, because words are just words at the end of the day. That is one of the love languages, of course. My love language used to be words of affirmation. My last relationship, very, very serious relationship, very, very, very prominently, that was my love language, words of affirmation. And I feel like ever since that relationship ended, which was a very messy relationship, did not end well, I felt lied to in a lot of different situations. And it made me realize, I would look back at some of the messages and I was like, holy hell, none of this was real. None of it was real. You get out of a relationship and you realize how much of it was an illusion because you turned it into an illusion.
Yeah.
It's not real life. It's someone saying something and you immediately believe it and assume it just because they said it. Someone could literally kill your freaking dad and come to you and say, I'm sorry. Does that repair them killing your dad? No, that doesn't repair anything. Someone can tell you that they love you. Does that mean that they love you just because they said it? No, words are just words. Words need to be followed with action. I don't care. If actions are not matching words, it means literally nothing. Yeah. It's at that point, you're mute. You're mute. If you say I love you, you're mute. I need to see the action. One of my favorite things to do when I'm dating is think about this quote. And it goes something along the lines of, if this person could not speak at all, would you still feel loved by their actions? Probably not. The loser that's telling you you're the prettiest girl that he's ever seen probably is in other girls' likes and probably doesn't make you feel like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's you need to see legitimate action that makes you feel that way. Words always need to be followed with action.
Totally. And I feel like that's such a common thing, myself included. I'm such a romanticizer, right?
We're
I'm
girls.
Going on one date and then planning my wedding and planning the future, right? Yeah. It's just so easy and fun to do. But it is so detrimental to the relationship because you kind of create this false sense of reality, like you said. Mm-hmm. And when that doesn't go that way, then you're crushed. So how do you feel what is a super beneficial way to just kind of be more realistic in a relationship or just not romanticize as much?
I think just not getting ahead of yourself. I think a lot of the times we assume things just because people say them, but this actually kind of goes into my next point, which is to only let yourself be attracted to effort. That is so huge. There's this guy that I recently was kind of recent was talking to a while back, and he Like, he was really good looking. Like, he was very attractive. But I genuinely, like, never felt like he was actually trying. And I honestly couldn't even tell. Like, I was like, are we friends? Like, because of how little effort he was putting in. And it was, like, very, like, I felt like he just wanted me physically a lot of the time, which on my end, like, you can't just give in to these, like, you're not, like, if they're not giving you anything, it's like, why are you just putting out, you know? But I just think from, like, this recent guy that I wasn't even, like, he was exactly my type to a T, but I genuinely did not give him much of my time, almost at all. I did not give him the time of day because I was so cringed out by the fact that he was not putting effort into me. And I think that stems with confidence and security. And, like, the second you know your worth and the second that you are like, why the hell would I sell? I think that my whole mentality on security has changed, and dating has changed ever since I've, like, aged, like, grown, because I'm in a stage of my life where I'm, like, closer to, like, actually finding my forever person. And it really just, like, wakes you up. Like, you don't want to settle. That scares me. Like, being with one person for the rest of my life, that's, like, choosing that person is so scary. And I think that people need to take that more seriously. Like, don't go around talking to these, like, weirdos that aren't putting any effort into you and, like, getting excited about their breadcrumbing. Like, they text you, what are you doing at 11 p.m. and you're excited because they didn't text you all day, but finally you hear from them and that excites you. No, that's, how long did that take for them to send you that? They probably weren't thinking about you at all the whole day. If they were, they would have reached out sooner. I just think that girls get ahead of themselves so much and we're impressed by the littlest things. And I think that just stems from self-worth. Like, something that I have really grown to do is, like, if I were a guy and I were going to pick up a girl on a date, flowers are like $5. If I really, really liked this girl, I would absolutely go stop and get her $5 flowers. I do it for my friends all the time.
Yeah, I saw that.
I literally buy my friends flowers all the time. If I can do it, you sure as hell can.
I love
and
the
you're
video.
A man and you're a provider.
Yes.
You
I
can't
love
go...
that video that you made. Sorry. I love that video that you
ahead.
made where you, like, yeah, we're, like, giving flowers and you're like, this is boys to, like, give a girl flowers, give your friends flowers.
It is. And it made my day. I loved doing it. And, like, I think, I don't understand how men, like, don't you want to do that? Like, if it takes an ounce of effort, it's really not that, it doesn't have to be that expensive. You could go pick a flower and that would make a girl's day. Like, if you're driving a girl and you see a freaking flower on the side of the road and you just got out, grabbed her that flower, make her day. That is equal to a $100 bouquet of flowers to me. Like, it's the action. That is an action. It's not about the flowers. It's not about the price. It's about the action that he cared enough to go stop and get the flower. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's impressive. That's an action. When you're saying, like, waking up to, like, a massive paragraph gives a girl a dopamine hit. Like, if they wake up to, like, a good morning text with a heart, but then what do they, like, did they actually do anything that day to put effort into you? No. That good morning text took them 2 seconds to write. Two. They woke up, they pulled out their phone, they texted you good morning. That did not take much effort. If you can do it, a man sure as hell can. If a man's not doing something and you're making excuses for him, literally just reflect and ask yourself, is this something that I can do? Because if it's something I can do, then the man can. He just doesn't care enough.
I love what you're saying too about, like, it all comes down to self-worth. Like, in your life, do you feel like before you had, like, a super strong sense of self-worth, you kind of, like, put up with men's bad behavior or lack of effort?
Oh, absolutely. I think like, I just used to be, I feel like I've always kind of been, like, on the more secure side of things. But, like, when you're in love, you lose yourself. And, like, it's almost inevitable, which is why it's so important to choose someone that is also secure. Because an insecure with an insecure is the worst combo, because you're constantly bickering. And I don't know, I just feel like it's crazy because I got my heart broken so bad. And that's honestly what made me, like, become so secure, because I was like, you are such a disgrace. And honestly, like, he taught me exactly what I don't want to be. Genuinely. Like, I learned everything I don't want to be. And I learned, honestly, so much, like, it's never about you. It's genuinely never about you. Like, how someone treats you will for freaking ever have everything to do with them. And I know this because I have mental health like I've had mental health problems. I have my struggles. Our last episode, we literally talked about how I would take my anger out on people because I was so miserable. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. A loser man is going to go cheat with a bunch of girls because guess what? He's insecure. Because guess what? He doesn't have any conscience of like, oh, like he doesn't understand what he has. And he's so insecure that he'll go betray you to go get an ego boost. No, you don't want a man like that. And I'm tired of girls making excuses for those guys. Like, he told me he wants me. No. What was the action that followed that? Definitely, like, loser.
Yeah.
Loser. That's all.
And we were just in the car before recording this, and Bailey was just, like, calling a friend for a second and literally spit into her, giving her such good advice, and I was eating up. But I remember something you said, like, was just, like, if he's not putting in the effort, then he doesn't want you. Like, that's a hard truth to hear.
Yeah.
But it's the truth, and we need to hear that.
Here's the thing. A man is always going to try to lock down the girl that he really wants. Stop making excuses for the man. If he says he doesn't want a girlfriend, he doesn't want you. He doesn't want you. If the man says he doesn't want a girlfriend, he just does not want you. Like, boys are just as, like, boys get giddy over things. Like, think about, like, a car. If he had his dream car put out in front of him right now, he would take it, okay? If he had a freaking Toyota, but they were like, oh, like, but there's a chance that you'll get your dream car, would you still take the Toyota at the risk of, like, not having this car? No. He would take his dream car because it's in front of him. Like, if you have your dream girl in front of you, you're gonna snag it. That's like having a lot full of other dudes who also have the same, like, dream car as you, and the car's planted in front of the guy, and they said, okay, like, you have the option to drive this car around, but, like, so do these other guys. But, like, everyone, like, people, it's almost like placing an offer on a house, like a house that you really want. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna take the house? If it's not your dream house, you're gonna be like, I don't know. But someone else is gonna want that house so bad that they're gonna buy it. It's the same way with dating. Like, you are on the market. You're on the market. It's the same way as, like, putting a house up for sale. You are the house. You're up for sale. Okay? That sounds, like, really interesting. Like, you're up for sale.
You're up for sale. Not like that. Not like that.
No, but seriously, like, people are going to go shop and look at the house. They're going to explore the house. They're going to be like, oh, like, this house is, like, really cool, but, like, I don't really know if I see myself in this house forever. And then there's like, maybe a newlywed couple that's like, oh, I love this house. This house is, like, exactly what we're looking for. Same exact concept with dating. Mm-hmm. Same exact thing. It's, you are up on the market, and if someone's not putting their offer on you immediately, they don't want you. They don't want you bad enough. They might think you're appealing, like, and you could be a very appealing house. You could be someone's dream house. Like, someone's looking at the house and like, I want that house. Just because someone else doesn't want that house doesn't make the house undesirable. It's very desirable to other people. Yeah. Like, that's honestly the best way to look at it, in my opinion. It's like, you think just because someone doesn't want you, it, like, degrades your worth, and that is so far from true. You are so desirable to certain people, but you also have to be desirable to yourself, and you can't forget that. Just because someone doesn't want you doesn't mean you're not it, because you are it. Yeah. And you got to know you're it, and you got to think you're it. Like, you are it to a lot of people. You might not be it to some, and that's okay. And I think that's where confidence comes from. It's like, the house is still awesome, but it's like, it might not be for everyone. You know what I mean? And so.
No, yeah. I think also just, like you said too, like, when you do really have that self-worth, it completely changes the game. Because when you feel like someone maybe rejected you, ghosted you, and then you're like, oh, what does this mean about me? What am I doing wrong? I'm the problem. I'm the common denominator. When really, it's not about you, no. Like you said, right? Like, and if you change yourself to try to fit into these boxes of what you think guys are going to like, then you're going to miss the person that's actually meant for you. Exactly. And is looking for his dream house that is you to a T, exactly the way you are.
Exactly. And I think girls miss that a lot. Mm-hmm. And we also hyperfixate. I have a good friend, and she has a boyfriend, and they got in an argument because she wore something that he didn't really like that much, and, like, he expressed his opinion, whatever. Mm. And it, like, really hurt her feelings. And she said to him, she was like, hey, like, it hurt me because the two opinions I value the most in this world are yours and mine. And that honestly is sad with me because it's like we take one person's opinion of us to our grave pretty much. Like essentially like we rely on that one opinion like it's life or death. Like if they don't like something, it literally will change the whole dynamic of how you see yourself. And you can't feel that way. Mm-hmm. You can't do that. If you like it, you wear it. If you feel good in it, you wear it. If like it, no one's opinion of you should matter more than your own. I know you love this person and like you admire them and you think the world of them, but like think that about yourself. I think you genuinely cannot be in a relationship until you're secure. Genuinely. Mm-hmm. I think like it causes so many problems. An insecure relationship is the worst relationship and it will fall. It will crumble and you will take down your partner with you. It is selfish. Be secure before you get in a relationship, genuinely. Like don't disturb people's peace like that. So
what do you think is the main thing or step you took to finally feel super secure within yourself?
Ooh. Well, like I said, I feel like I've always like kind of had confidence, but I think just what I said, like putting it into perspective, like I am my own person and like there's people that I look at and like admire so much that don't like themselves. And I'm like, how could you not like yourself? Like you're awesome. And like there's so many people I just like love and adore so much. I have a lot of love in my heart. And so if I can have that love for other people, why can I not have that for myself? Mm-hmm. And I am with me forever. You are with you forever. You only ever, like, you are the only guaranteed person from start to end in your life. Like, you're not, like, your parents, you could say your parents will always be there, but, like, your parents aren't. Your parents are older than you. They're gonna pass away at some point, you know? You have yourself every day until you die. Why would you not try to make it the most enjoyable for you? It is miserable hating yourself. It's miserable. So, like, spending we also don't have that many days. If you look up right now a calendar of the average human's lifespan, which is, like, probably roughly 80 years, and you look at a calendar with all the days, it's not that many damn days. We don't have all the time in the world. You want to waste that on a loser putting your whole self-worth on the table and say, take it. This, you control this. No, it's yours. You keep it. That's your self-worth. So don't let anyone have that. You have your own brain. We are all created to have our own brain. Put it in a positive way. Like, it's miserable not liking yourself. Mm-hmm. Find ways to love yourself. Like, you are a unique person, you know? And, like, I don't know. I just don't let people treat me like shit. That's it.
That's so good.
It ain't happening with me.
Such a good place.
It ain't gonna happen with me. Mm-mm. This kind of ties into my third point, and it's romanticize your life. When you get out of a breakup or relationship, or when you get out of not a breakup, when you get out of a relationship, our minds immediately resort to asking questions about them that make you reflect on yourself. So if you get out of a relationship, the first thing that's going through your head is, how can I get him back? Or was I not pretty enough? Or was I not good enough? Or like, you can think whatever the hell you want about yourself. That is still putting your energy. You are not together, bro. Mm-hmm. You're not together. You're not dating. You broke up. Why are you still putting your energy on the person that did not fight for your relationship? No. That is the number one mistake that we make. When we get out of a relationship, the first thing I do when I'm heartbroken is I think, how can I get me back? Because after a breakup, you lose yourself. Mm-hmm. You lose yourself. You are always, like I said, your worth is on the table for them when you, like, love someone. Like, it's all about what they think about you. No, let's switch it here, reverse psychology. What can I do? Like, every question that you would ask about them, what can I do to get him back? No, what can I do to get me back? It's game time, baby. It's time to glow up. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, I love a good heartbreak because I already know I'm about to make 6 figures.
Oh, yeah.
Next year. Like, we're on our up here.
Oh, yeah.
It's literally all about mentality. Like, stop giving your energy to someone that doesn't want you. If you broke up, it's because it didn't work out, because they probably don't want you, because there's an incompatibility issue, and you can't change that. You can't change that. If they want to come back in a decade, which they will, Like, not even a decade. It'll take, give it a week, babe. Give it a week or a month or something. But like, genuinely, bro, if it ended for a reason, and you have to remember that. You have to romanticize your life. Like, that is the number one thing that I think helped me so much after my breakup is I immediately romanticized, like, picking up a new hobby. And, like, I'm unreachable. Like, you cannot reach me anymore. I romanticized the shit out of that. Like, I got out of that relationship, and I was like, you know what? You don't get to have me again. And that's awesome. That's so awesome. You're a loser. Like, you're the one that messed up. You don't get to have him. Like, no. Like, it is one of my favorite things. It's like, why are you rewarding someone by giving access to them after they broke your heart? What the hell is, like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you? Genuinely, you're rewarding someone with you. You're, like, it blows my mind that we just, because we crave the dopamines that bad, that we're willing to, like, give ourselves up again. You lost yourself at the end of the relationship. That's why it ended. Like, cling on to what made it fall. Literally. Detachment is self-love. That is the number one thing I can say. Like, detachment is the idea of, like, there's better for me. There's better for me. If it failed with one person, it's going to be great with someone else. And it might take a few more people to get there. And I think that we also have this fear of dating after. Like, when we get out of a relationship, we have this fear that, like, everyone's going to be the same. And I know I have that. I still have it. I still struggle with that. So, you know, I could give you all the advice in the world, but at the end of the day, like, when we're hurt, you can't repair those wounds, really. Like, it's all a mentality. So whenever I date at this point, all I think is, okay, like, I can give it my all, or I can be a scared little princess about it and just be like, he's gonna break my heart again. And yeah, like, he could, but it's also like, if he does, loser, another loser.
Yep.
You can't change that. You can't fix it. Like, at least, you know, you gave it your best chance, and you gave it a shot, and then it's just like, carry on to the next. Now you get to be single again. Woo! You get your independence again. Woo!
So true. I think it's so good after a breakup to just shift it onto yourself.
Yes.
Working on yourself, like, romanticizing your own life. And a really good, just kind of black and white way of looking at it is literally just, if that relationship ended, if he ended it with you, then that's not your person. Like, that's not the guy you're supposed to be with, because the guy you're going to end up with and be with isn't going to end it with you.
No.
Right? And there's so much nuance there, because it's so hard to see that when you're in the thick of it. Like, you start reflecting, like, what did I do wrong? Was I not pretty enough? Was I not good enough? Like, what, like, me, what's wrong with me? When really it has nothing to do with you at all. It's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of that person and where they're at. And the fact that maybe you're not a match. And so now you know, great evidence, data, you can move on, work on yourself, and then eventually start dating again and jumping into a new relationship.
I think that, yeah, like, I think that we often just, I opened the video with this, like, we create a false reality. Totally. We literally create we assume the worst. We're literally wired to assume the worst. That's why it's so hard for, like, people to be like, be positive. And there's literally, like, it's a real thing to have toxic positivity.
Yeah.
I went to therapy, like, a few years ago, and I was just telling her, like, there's, like, some people in my life where I'm, like, having a really hard day, and they'll just be like, just be positive, or, like, it's like, that's not, you know, like, you can't just wire your brain to think that way all the time. Like, it's really hard to be positive. Humans naturally are it's easier to be negative. It is always easier to be negative. But once you fight that and you learn how to not be negative, like, you can be invincible, truly. If you love yourself, and if you have goals and aspirations for yourself, and you work for them, you will be invincible. Because, like, having someone, like, you have to understand, people getting to be in your life you have to look at it as a privilege. Like you are, like, I'm so grateful and lucky for all the friends that I have. I look at them as a freaking blessing. But also, like, if someone is mistreating you, to me, I immediately think, like, I'm here and I thought you were here, but you are really here. And, like, I don't view you as, like, someone I admire anymore. Therefore, you were lucky to have me in your life. Therefore, you lose access. You don't get me anymore. You don't get to be in my life anymore. You don't get you don't get all these good things out of me when you're not a good person and you can't treat me right. Like, it's, yes, give the benefit of the doubt and love people. I always say love them anyway, because like, just human kindness. But if someone treated you like you don't matter to them, believe it. Believe how they treated you. That's like honestly what it comes down to. So,
and with that like self-worth that we were kind of talking about too, I feel like once you have that within yourself and people treat you wrong, you realize it and acknowledge it a little quicker, because you're like, whoa, I treat myself really good. I know what I deserve. I know what I'm worth. And when someone mistreats you, you're like, well, no, I don't want that in my life. You don't need to yell at them and scream at them, but just remove yourself and distance yourself from that person, because you know your innate self-worth and what you deserve and need.
Yeah. If honestly, like bouncing off of that, if I could give anyone like one piece of advice with dating, it is love yourself before you date anyone, because you will not put up with anything. You will not put up with anything. And dating will be harder. Dating will be so much harder because it eliminates losers. Something else that I've like realized is I really do have my crap together at this time of my life.
Yeah.
Like I have worked really hard to be where I am. Like I have a job and I have a lot of big goals and dreams and aspirations. And I'm very confident and like I love myself. And when I'm dating people and they don't have their crap together, I'm just like, we are just not in the same stage of life. And it really does like make dating hard. And it's not like I think you're worthless if you don't have to have anything figured out. Like I'll love you anyway, but it's like it really does slim down your options when you love yourself, because like you don't put up with anything. Like you want someone on your level. You literally want to be with someone on your level that has the same drive and ambitions and goals, because you will not be compatible in the long run. Like
totally.
You do not want to be someone's mother. You do not want to be someone's parent. No. You want a freaking man who's gonna be a man. Like you as a woman should not, like, every woman should want a man that's above them.
Yeah.
Always. I know I want a man that's above me. Like, I want a man that has his crap together. I want a man that, like, is gonna work hard for me. And, you know?
And make you want to be a better person. Not make you feel like, whoa, this guy's totally lagging in all of these areas where I am exceeding, right? Like, you want to feel like you're equal and making each other want to be better and work harder.
I'm genuinely so unattracted to a man that is not a good person. Like, I can't tell you how easy it was for me to get, like, to just move on from dating in general, because if you do me dirty, I don't care. I don't want you. Mm-hmm. I honestly, like, there's a lot of girls that are like, oh, I want him to come back, and that's more of an ego thing. He took your value in a way, because like I said, that person's opinion of you is everything. So by him leaving, your value's gone, because you associated your value with him. So when he's gone, you think, oh, it's gone. That is why women are always like, I want him to come back. It's not about him. He's a loser, and we know it deep down, because we were exhausted at the end of the relationship. We get exhausted. We check out quickly. And actually, we check out way sooner than the guy. That is like a known thing. Like if you're in an unhealthy relationship, girls check out a lot sooner. They just stay to wait to see the change. But because they've been checked out for so long, it's easier for them to, like, let it go. And that's why, like, but it does hit harder for girls at first, I would say. But just in general, like, it's not about a guy coming back. It's about getting your worth back. Because you tied your worth to the guy. So by him texting you and saying, I miss you, it's about your ego. It's not about the man. It's about your ego. Because he refilled your ego by coming back. It's like, oh my gosh, like, I am desired. I am wanted. Because when he left, it made you feel undesirable. It made you feel unwanted. So that's, like, the number one thing is, like, you don't want him back. You want the feeling of being wanted.
Totally. No, that is so good, Bailey. I'm going to clip that. That was, like, so freaking good. That is so true. And I've actually never heard it worded like that. But that's gold, literally. Like, you do associate your worth in this person when you're dating them, and then the relationship ends, it's gone, right?
No, truly.
So that's so good, just kind of flipping that back into yourself. You don't need him to have your worth. You can find that within yourself.
Exactly. So that's, like, one of my favorite things, honestly, to, like, think about. Like, if something ends with a guy, that is the first thought. It's like, I don't want him back. I know he's a loser. And if he wasn't a loser, like, I haven't only dated losers. I dated some really cool guys, but it just wasn't, wasn't right. It wasn't a match. So, like, if he's not a loser and, like, but a guy just, like, rejected you, but he's still a good guy, like, immediately your mind resorts to, like, dang it. Like, it really just comes down to, like, he's just not the right one for you. He's just not. And, like, it's a hard truth, but, like, it doesn't mean you're less than just because it didn't work out. Something doesn't work, like, let it not work out. Like, the let them theory by freaking
Mel Robbins.
She ate. It's true.
I feel like a really common thing, too, is just holding on to the potential of a guy, right? Yeah. Like you said at the beginning, just kind of romanticizing them and putting them on this pedestal, and then you just have such high expectations. Like, how do you go about not romanticizing and not letting them get the best view, in a sense?
What is in front of you is what you get. What is in front of you is the deal, baby. Like, that's the contract, okay? Imagine someone hands you a contract and it's saying, this man is this way, but there's a chance he could be this way, but there's a low percentage. Would you bet on that? That's what you're doing. That's straight up. It's like, oh, this guy, like, says he's gonna, be a multimillionaire just because he says it. Does that mean he's gonna be a multimillionaire? Probably not. So whatever's in freaking front of you, believe that. That's what you're getting. That's what you're signing up for. There's another quote. I'm like, I've learned so much from all these quotes. There's another quote, and it's like, the man he is now is the man he's gonna be in 30 years. It's the same. If you think it's gonna change, no.
Especially, too, I feel like at the beginning stages of a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in a talking stage, yes, I guess, theoretically, you could put your best foot forward and show the best version of yourself. But, like, also, if he's treating you shitty, that is who he is. Yeah. Like, that is who he's going to be. It's not going to get better. Mm-hmm. And getting married isn't going to put a Band-Aid on it. It's going to make it even worse.
No.
And 30 years down the road, like you said, it will be the same, if not worse. If he's not treating you good now, don't hold on to his potential, right? Because it's not going to change.
No. Yeah, like, what makes you think it's going to get better? I know. Come on, guys.
And it's not, I think, like, from speaking from my own experiences, too, it's like, well, maybe I could fix them. I could change them. I could get them to change.
Hell no. I've actually said that to guys before. I'm like, I can't fix you, can't change you. Like, your relationship should add to your life. Oh, my hell. Guys, your relationship should add to your damn life. If you should have your shit together so good that this man is like, ooh, like, there's a cute guy, and, like, he's just, like, my little, he's, like, my angel, and he was everything, like, and it's a good, healthy relationship. It's a healthy relationship. It should not become your whole focus that you depend on it, like it's your life. Your relationship should add to your life. Your life should be amazing. You should have a life for yourself, have goals, have drive, have ambitions, love yourself, and this man should just emphasize it, should just add to it, make it a little bit better. Like, it should not be the whole, like, basis of your world, and that's where we tie our self-worth to someone, because we don't have a life to begin with. That was me. I literally turned my ex-boyfriend into my whole life. It was like, ride or die, baby. Like, this is what I associate myself with. Like, I'm a girlfriend. That's my identity, is I'm a girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, you are so much more than just a girlfriend. Like, I guess it's different when you're married. Like, yeah, you're a wife. You have a lot of responsibilities when you're married. Like, absolutely. And, like, you should be completely devoted to your partner. But it's, like, overall, like, you still need to have a life outside of this person. Or else it will take you. It will not be a healthy relationship. It'll be way too dependent. Okay, wait, what'd you even ask me? I'm trying to, like...
I don't remember. You're cooking, though. Potential.
Okay, yeah. So, I just think, like, girls are just way too quick to just accept what's in front of them. Like, especially if they're really physically attracted to the guy. Like, I feel like it's a huge thing. Is like, they're like, oh, he's so hot. So they kind of just, like, let him do whatever. And it's like, he's fug. He is fugly if he acts like that.
Okay, I'm dead.
You are literally chuzz, bro.
Yeah.
You are not attractive. I don't care if you look like, I don't really have, like, Jacob. I don't care if you look like Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi, yeah.
I don't care who you are. If you're a loser, get out of my face. Get out. I don't care. Don't care. I'm not settling. I'm not accepting the, like, that's where you draw the line with these people is where you get self-worth. It's like you build trust in yourself. Like, oh, like I actually did good. Like I didn't take the breadcrumbing from them. You know what I mean?
And I think like when you don't have that self-worth at all, like in my own life, when I was just not in the best place with myself, I accepted the bare effing minimum because that's what I thought I was worth and that's what I thought I deserved.
Yes.
Right? And looking back at those relationships or situationships I was in with those guys, I'm like, what was I doing?
I know.
Like, what was I doing? It's like embarrassing. I'm like, Ellie, really? And once you kind of gain that within yourself, work on yourself, turn inward, focus on yourself, love yourself.
Yeah.
You literally won't accept the bare minimum and you won't accept his potential or just because he's good looking, right? Like, because that really, like, maturity comes with being so much more attracted to his character, right?
Yeah. Like, I have been the girl that has been embarrassed. Like, how I was treated in my last relationship, I was embarrassed. I was humiliated. Like, people knew that what was going on behind the scenes, and I had an idea, but I didn't listen to anyone. And I was humiliated. And I think that's, like, where self-worth comes in is I am not willing ever to humiliate myself like that again. I will not put myself in that position. So, like, you asked me earlier, like, how did you, like, love yourself? I think that hard, I'm grateful for that, honestly. I'm really grateful for it because it taught me how unwilling I am to put myself through that again. And it really just will not, like, I will not allow myself to date someone, anything like that, or to be with anything like that. It is humiliating.
There's a quote that's kind of cringe, but it's like, if you never tasted a bad apple, you would never appreciate a good apple, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If you never had that relationship, baby, like, you never would realize your worth and say, I am never, ever going to accept that kind of behavior again. Because now you know, and now you're only going to accept the good apple or whatever.
No,
you know?
exactly. It's seriously so true. Like, you're, like, honestly, sometimes you need to be dragged. Like, there's another quote, get dragged or let go. I let go. Bye. See ya. You're a freaking loser. You humiliated me enough. And I will not let someone else do that. It's literally just about, like, how much are you willing to put up with at this point? You've been through it. Why would you do it again? You know? So, honestly, if you're going through a breakup, like, you think it's miserable, count your damn blessings. Because you're about to glow.
Oh, yeah.
And you are never going to accept that again. And I think, like, unfortunately, a lot of girls just put up with whatever because they associate their worth to it. And it's so not true.
And even, like, in a relationship or after a breakup, or in a breakup,
Yeah.
you kind of are, like, in this cloud, in this haze of, like, you can't even tell that you got so hurt, right? Like, you don't even really know, or you can't even see that this isn't your person, or that you're on the ups, you're about to glow up because you're so just in love with this person still and tying your worth to him. But yeah, seriously, like, once you detach, like you were saying, you really do, you learn that it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Like, that's why it's like a post-breakup glow up is a thing. Every time it's a thing. Not only, like, physically, we're talking about, like, internally glowing up, right? Knowing what you deserve, and you're not going to settle for that. Or even if maybe the relationship was good. Maybe he did treat you pretty good. But now in your next relationship, you're going to take those traits and those things that guy did and treated you and make it even better in your next relationship and look for that, right?
No, exactly. I think like, overall, no one's perfect. And this whole podcast, like, boys might watch this and just be like, this girl, like, is crazy. And, like, but the thing is, like, I'm not, everyone has a set of problems and flaws. Like, I'm not a perfect woman. And, like, I'm never going to be the perfect woman. You know what I mean? And I don't think anyone's, like, the perfect man, but it's, like, how much are you willing to put up with is the thing. Like, that's what it comes down to is no one's perfect and everyone comes with a set of flaws. Like, my parents are happily married, but, like, my mom, they're so funny. They're always just, like, if you know, if dad died and he wanted me to, like, get remarried or whatever, like, it'd just be another person with another set of flaws, like, you know? And it's, I don't know, it just really comes down to, like, what are you willing to put up with? That is the biggest thing. And overall, like, just to, like, wrap up my piece of this is, like, the one thing that you just need to learn to actually be detached is to love yourself. You cannot be detached from any situation unless you, like, actually love yourself. You have a life. That's it. So
good. Okay, we kind of like said 4 and 5, but we forgot to say the numbers, so
Yeah.
sorry. But okay, that will be it for this week's episode. Bailey, you cooked. You just cooked.
Thank
Everyone
you.
listening, she's the freaking best, you guys. Go follow her if you haven't already. What is your at? Or whatever.
Bailey Grover, and I'm starting a podcast.
Yeah! Are we announcing it?
Sure.
Do you want to?
Just follow me and you'll hear about it.
Don't forget to follow my podcast on It's Cringe But It's True on TikTok, Instagram, and Spotify. And we will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Bye. Yay.